of the face is about this wide height, about here. The arms. Average length for a human. Shoulders. Okay, got that. Hips. Go down by the legs next. Nose. Mouth. Ears. Forehead. Forehead to the jawline, the chin. The client wanted more detail on the face. Make sure we get that captured on the they want their voodoo doll to be completely functional. How many times have I had clients say they only want the face to be detailed, and then they want arms and legs and internal organs present so they can affect those too. Nobody never knows what they actually want. Oh, what's this? This is an interesting detail. A mark on the arm. Should I include that in the voodoo doll? Would differentiate it, make it more special. What about anything by the neck? I do like to abuse that area. But where does the neck start and the face end? We have a lot to work on, my little voodoo doll. You look nothing like the human yet, but with a lot of work, you'll be a near perfect match. In the face area, at least. The client doesn't particularly care about the rest of the body. I wonder what they plan to do. Why focus entirely on the face? Do they want to do horrible things to it? Poke it with pins? Or let it get dirty? Burn it? Or could this be obsession? A false sense of love? Will they care for you, caress you, feed you? It's not my place. I just make the doll. It'll take time to create a functional voodoo doll. I need to make you come to life in a way. I need to take the essence of the person and place it in you so that you're connected. Oh, you're curious. What sort of things do you need to become a good voodoo doll? Well, we'll need hair, blood, sweat, and tears. And we'll place that inside you so that you can be connected to the victim. Well, I hope the client loves you in the end. We have work to do. Let's get the hair first. Where do you think we should start? What spot do you think the best hair will come from? Take a look. Anything catch your eye? Oh, that must be difficult since you don't have any eyes yet. Well, let me give my opinion. I have made a fair amount of voodoo dolls in my time. If you look here, do you see that? That spot? Quite the patch of hair if you really look at it. What do you think? I didn't consider that. Have you done this before? Yes, there's hair all over the human body, but we need a little bit more than something you'd find on the eyebrows or eyelashes. Eyelashes fall off quite often, but if you look close, you'll see that they're very thin, fine. We need more hair. The larger the amount, the more connected the two of you will be. Over here. Okay, I do see what you're looking at. I think that would do nicely. see. I think I'll use my scissors again. But where should we take the blood from? Yes, it's very important. That's a very good observation, little voodoo doll. The client does want the face to be the main focus, so the blood should probably come from the face. But where? Up higher, lower, this side. I'm going to have to disagree with you. It may seem like the eyes would make a good spot for snipping, but they don't bleed as much as we would need them to. I think the lips are going to be getting spit from there, so might as well work that area. Also, remember, the client wants to do possible damage or possibly pamper the victim. We shouldn't do anything drastic. I'm just going to set you down. You can disagree all you want, but in the end, I am the one who makes the final call. Just a small cut on the lower lip will be enough to get some blood. Mixture of blood and spit. Normally the spell doesn't call for spit, but I don't mind adding a little bit in. We have blood, we have spit, tears, and sweat. If you take a look, it appears that they're already sweating. And possibly crying. I think we can collect both at the same time again. And I'm sure much to your pleasure, we'll be working near the eyes. Here. That should be enough sweat and tears. I also think we got some blood in there as well. While we let that concoction settle, why don't you take another look at the victim's face? Once I cast the spell, you will start to look like them. What do you think of your potential appearance? Oh, they don't look that bad. I think that face would suit you. And remember, the client either hates them or loves them. Either way, you will be the object they enjoy most. filled with all of the ingredients we gathered. All I have to do is spritz it onto you, and then wait for the effects to happen. Now sit still. Ready? Let's give you some more. Let's get the back side as well. How do you feel? Well, that's unusual. Most people say they feel alive, but give it time. I think you're already starting to resemble the victim. You're about to undergo a very, very complicated and possibly unpleasant transformation. I recommend you sleep, rest, dream, relax until the process is complete. Once everything is done, you can look in the mirror and see what you've become. Then the client can come by and pick up their new voodoo doll and do with it as they please. I can't wait to see how they'll use or misuse you. Oh, it was fun, but all things must come to an end.